are situations that you get into with your dog where you want to get out of it. There, situations where you're afraid he might react or might be, become scared of something, and it's an immediate, oh, I'm out of here type of thing. These are the games that we teach for. These are called get out of dodge games. We want to get out of dodge. We want to get away from the danger. And so this one is called the A to B game. And the hardest part with training this game is the mechanics of it, of you being able to slide your hand down your leash while also feeding the dog. So whatever way works for you, if you can just drape the leash, you could have the food in your sliding hand, slide it down, and as you're coming close to the collar, you can present the food. You can also have it in your other hand, slide down and give the food. Slide down and give the food. That is the easiest option, of course, and as long as your dog is okay with the hand sliding down and then getting the food, that's a good one to choose. Depending on your dog, you might do a really slow slide and gradually build it up. You might be okay with fast right away, but always read his body language. How does he feel about it? When you're doing this, you're sliding down. You come to the end of the leash. You don't grab the collar. You don't grab the harness. You stay on the end of the leash. Now, I've got the dog so that he's okay with me doing this. Yeah, but the danger is still there. Now what do I do? Now I have to be able to turn him around. Slide down and then turn. Slide down and then turn. Now I'm using the food as a lure to get him away from there. I am not pulling on this leash to get him away. I want him to choose to come with me. I want him to choose that this is great, we're moving away, even though Mommy's hand is really close, to my body. Doesn't matter. So that's the next step that you'd want to practice. Slide down. Slide down. Use your lure. Now, this is different from the emergency U-turn that you might have learned, in that I do not toss the food so the dog runs ahead of me away from the danger. I am with the dog and I have him on a very short leash. You might want to choose this one where you need the dog to be close, where you need to be able to control just in case. But it is just another get out of dodge game. The last step, you would try to apply some pressure to the leash. You want the dog to learn to come with you. You want the dog to choose to turn with you as you are turning, but you might apply, in an emergency situation, a pressure to the leash just accidentally because you're going, let's get out of here. Sometimes you might be just a little bit reluctant to move, and you might want to be able to apply a small bit of pressure. This is not about jerking the dog away or pulling him away, especially not if you're at the end of the leash. This is about teaching him, let's just go this way, just for a change. So what you want to do then is, again, you slide down the leash, you give a little bit of pressure as you're moving away. You slide down the leash, and then you give a little bit of pressure as you're moving away, so that the dog learns it's okay if I feel a bit of pressure. There's no big deal, and he comes with you. And as all of these things practice, take your time, watch his body language, make sure he's ready for the next step. Then you want to keep practicing this behavior whenever you're out on a walk or somewhere else, just so he does not associate this get out of dodge with a trigger. Because if they do that, every time I do A to B, there's something nasty going on. The dog is going to become much more alert, about what might be going on. What we want him to do is to relax and have fun, and go, hey, we're doing the A to B game, yay. And every once in a while, there might happen to be something around. but he'll be like, oh, look, oh, we're doing the ADB game. Yay, okay. And so we want that happy feeling for him so he can relax. This will help him relax in the presence of scary things.